Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Happy character, Snark. We're back in BlazBlue.
Happy...
Calamity Trigger.
Not Carl.
Not Carl.
Never hover over Carl again.
You don't want me to do this specifically?
No.
Just hover over him like this? No.
Don't highlight his face.
Pretend I'm going to click the button with my hand.
Don't make his name come up in white. Put him back in gray.
Okay.
There you go.
Oops.
Damn it.
So anyway.
Show me Bang.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
So today,
we're not playing
could just do this.
We're not fun.
Yeah, Russian roulette here.
We're not playing a good boy today, but we're also not playing Carl.
So today we're going to be playing Hakumen. Because if you guys remember at the end of the last session that we did of this last Sunday, we wound up getting Carl completed. And then upon completing Carl, alongside the rest of the cast, which is what we've been working on, these two opened up down at the bottom. So now we have Hakumen and New 13. And typically when you fight these two in arcade mode, you fight Hakumen first. So I guess we figured we're just going to do Hakumen first.
Yeah, it seems to make sense.
So, yeah, we'll get into it. Haku equals men's stories, atonement hero.
Does the word Haku mean men's stories? I don't think it does.
Nothing exists there. No light, no darkness, no air. Nothing.
More nasal.
Not even time can exist there.
Getting better.
Better? Yeah. Except for him. Even in the absence of everything else, he survives. The device implanted in what is left of his body sustains him.
Smugger.
However, survival is all he can do. He hasn't the energy or the ability to leave. He can't even move. Is that about right?
That's not smug, that's just werewolf.
This place is called The Edge.
That's a little
and
better.
He lives there.
He lives on
the edge.
Is the edge different from the boundary?
It's probably the edge between here and the boundary.
So you've got thing, edge of thing, boundary of thing, or maybe the boundary.
No, I think the boundary
the edge.
is just the outside. It's just the nothing exists anymore. That's it. Typically,
no, it'd be space though.
Well, if you're thinking about it in terms of like the boundary is between space and Earth, that's not how that works though.
No, I mean like if it's the boundary, then there's something on the other side.
No, the boundary is just where it starts.
I don't think that's what that word is
He's
for.
been floating around the edge for years.
Live and learn.
Though this space is detached from the flow of time, his body can still acknowledge the fact that something is changing.
The edge of puberty?
Time is passing in the world beyond the edge. So this really is just about Hakumen. Until the day comes for him to confront his destiny, he continues to wait, silently. A few hours in the edge will drive most people mad, but not him. Sheer strength of will keeps him sane, decade after decade.
I don't think that's true.
He doesn't know how long he will have to wait. Perhaps 10 years, perhaps 100. But it doesn't matter. He'll wait as long as he needs to. He is patient.
He is the knight.
Can you hear me? If you can hear me, talk to me.
Oh, thank God. I was so sick and tired of waiting. I'm going to go back to my room with my swords and my candles.
And his candle swords.
Time is changing.
Hey, say something. I can't do anything unless you say
You ever seen those candles where there's a metal thing inside, so as it melts, it's got a skull that melts out of it?
Yeah.
So Hakumen is whatever metal is inside the candle.
I mean, maybe.
It's a sword.
Who the devil are you?
Who talks like that?
Somebody talking to Kokonoe for the first time, I think. That sounds like her.
The devil, though.
I'm gonna retrieve you now, but there's a limit to how much I can interfere.
That's kind of an old man thing. Who the devil are you?
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Still, though, like, he's normally all edge, and then that just seems kind of like a forced old person thing.
Who are you?
So is she, like, communicating through, like, a probe?
It might be, yeah.
Really want to know, huh? All right. My name is Kokonoe.
Yeah, it's her.
I'm just an ordinary scientist.
Yeah.
Just an ordinary scientist.
I can't really answer any
You know,
complicated
that's why
questions.
she's
This is
talking
just a
to the Edge.
Backup?
Huh.
I suppose that makes you an owner of the edge.
An owner of the
Huh?
Edge?
Wait, what does she mean by backup, too?
It's Tager.
I'm so
You
confused.
call
She's
this
gonna
the Edge?
kick Tager into here.
Well, it doesn't matter to me. I'm trying
Okay.
to retrieve you, but I've run into a
Wait,
little
wait,
trouble
wait.
with the
What?
She said that
reconstitution
he calls this the Edge.
So maybe it's actually the boundary.
And Hakumen just fucking decided it's called the Edge because it's Hakumen.
That's where he lives. It's on the edge. How old are you? 22. Caliber. That's literally that's a Frank Castle
God.
thing. That's a Punisher thing.
I've never heard that.
Literally
one.
claiming that you live on a place that is the edge is a stupid fucking 90s Punisher
One of my
thing.
assistants is on his way there, but
God, it is
not very visible in
Tager.
that area. I don't think he'll be able to get to
Oh, unless it's Hakumen. But I don't know.
As
He
much
seemed
as
to
I
do
didn't
most of
want
his
to,
research in his
I don't know.
I
room.
wanted to distort your causal pathways a bit.
Huh.
Causal distortion. Are you a witch?
Are you a witch?
I mean, that's a
Fucking
valid
magic.
question in the
Ugh.
setting.
Burn her at the stake.
But it sounds like something you'd say to a girl if
told her I'm a
you
scientist.
wanted to impress
Let's just
her
get
and
straight in the
compliment
road,
her,
alright?
but you had only ever read other people's Anne Rice fan fiction.
I
This
guess.
sensation. I remember it well. It
Okay.
feels like 9.
The number 9.
The number 9 of the beast.
Okay.
Are you her descendant?
Oh.
Oh,
Alright.
This
Okay.
isn't really any of your damn business.
That means yes.
Aw.
So I see. My guess has not missed its
Oh
mark.
no, what?
Your description of the edge only proves the truth of it. You
I don't
are
like the
daughter
way
of
the
Nine
sentence
the
looks
cat.
out of context.
You're the daughter of 9 and the cat.
What?
Huh.
So
I mean,
Coco-
Kokonoe's got cat ears.
Yeah.
You were born a true masterpiece, Grimalkin.
You've already given her a
Rare
stupid
witch
name.
blood and mighty cat heritage.
The mixing of rare witch blood and mighty cat heritage.
Why is he describing me?
As much as I want to push you right back into the boundary now, I can't let half a year's worth of efforts go to waste either. Are you ready?
So she calls it the boundary, he calls it the edge. She wants to
Okay.
kick him back in,
Yeah.
but it's too
Well,
cool to
yeah.
leave
I'll
him
see
here.
what I can do if you can provide me with an
Well, she's
arrival
worked too
location
hard
on
to
the
just
other
leave
Yeah.
him here.
And Rachel will probably
Yeah.
come in and scold her if she
I don't think
doesn't
Rachel
move.
has anything to do with the boundary. I don't think she can touch it.
No, but if this isn't related to whatever the
great.
fuck Rachel keeps
Don't
trying to
hold it
hint at
against
to
me if this doesn't
Kokonoe,
turn out well. We
then
won't be able to talk
Kokonoe's
for a
wasting
while.
time doing this
Any
instead of
last
whatever
words?
else she's supposed to be doing.
Any last
Last
words?
words?
Surely you jest.
Oh my
What could I
god.
have to say to a demon?
No one says jest unless they've scripted that line to use on someone.
Look, he had hundreds of years to think up things to say
And
to
the
people.
only thing he could think of was goddamn Shadow the Edge Dog shit.
Edge dog?
It's Hakumen.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, alright, nothing happened, but sure.
So, this is the place.
He just wakes up in the middle of town
Yeah,
and
he
it's
just
like,
woke up in the middle of town next to the clock. Like this is one of those busy, not terrible parts of the city.
yeah,
too.
this is probably like a main street.
I think it's a port.
Yeah, he just shows us like, so this
He
is
recognizes
normal.
it. The 13th hierarchical city of Kagatsuchi. A memory from when he was human, but he can't recall anything else. Only a strange nostalgia, without any particular reason.
Before he was turned by a vampire or a robot or whatever the fuck he is.
Whatever's going on here. Also, did you catch that it was talking about, there's only part of his body that's still alive and a machine keeps it going, but the
So he's a
machine is,
cyborg,
the
yeah.
suit of armor he's wearing. So there's only some small piece of human left in there somewhere. The rest of it is just a suit.
And he's got amnesia, which doesn't explain how he knows to talk like this.
Do you think that the eyeballs on his shoulders are his actual eyeballs then?
I think that might
the
be
only
like
eye he has.
that might be a Nox Nictoris, but yes, possibly he sees through it.
Yeah, he's got him on his hands too.
Yeah, so he can see through his fists.
Yeah.
Of justice.
Kokonoi had told him where he should go, but it had been up to him to will himself there. He can't tell if this place is the result of his own will or something else.
How can I be real if my eyes aren't real?
Just immediately runs into towel.
This doesn't really help confirm that this place is real.
No, not really. He knows this creature. They'd once been comrades during the war. No, that one had been slightly different.
I think that one had a face.
A genetically engineered weapon created by the DNA of the world's most powerful organism. He'd fought in many battles with the prototype of this creature. So I don't think either he was fighting with Jubei or he was fighting with Jubei at some point and also has fought with whatever the original version of Tao was.
So
Possibly?
Is Jubei not the original?
Jubei, I assume, is the one that they got the DNA from.
And even if he is, why is he the most powerful organism?
I don't know, he's really strong for no reason.
Why is Jubei the ultimate life form and his only contributions so far have been to talk to people cryptically?
Training. He just trained and got really strong.
Maybe. I mean, he trained Ragnar.
But the one in front of him is slightly different. He wonders if he has already returned to the present world. Or if he met the creature in front of him when he was human. He doesn't remember anything like that. Perhaps his memory is simply malfunctioning and causing hallucinations.
If you're hallucinating a cat girl, it says something about you, dude.
There is only one thing for him to do.
I await your challenge, child of the cat.
Oh?
I'ma kill this kitten.
You're a good person, masked man.
Aww.
Takaka, no he's not. This is
You're
perhaps...
a good person for beating me up.
Perhaps the closest
Perhaps?
thing... No.
Okay.
The closest thing to a bad boy in this game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
You know what? No. I mean, I guess our Arakune has a reason.
Oh, God, she's
Hakumen's
ruining
just
me
a
already.
dick.
Okay.
I mean, Jean is also a dick. That might be the same thing. This is,
So that's his... I'm trying to remember how to use
yeah.
Hakumen.
This is the character that neither of us understand. He's got
Not
all
as well
these
as we
weird
should.
counters and buffs.
He's almost exclusively a counter fighter, which just makes him really fucking annoying to use if
he's
you're not 100%
the
sure.
second to final boss. He's the penultimate boss, and sometimes he's harder than new. But the AI knows what to do with him, so of course he's gonna be harder. Like, you play as him, and it's like, he's kind of hard to figure out.
I didn't like that. That felt bad.
Anymore.
Not just because I was beating up Tao, but because like I don't know his buttons well enough.
Being
It's like,
Hakumen
ugh.
is suffering.
It sucks. I don't like it.
Felt like you were on the edge for about 100 years, or maybe 1,000 years, or
Something like that.
2 years.
Oh, he's just grunting and being a dog, I guess.
Oh, this is happening already?
Space twists around him for an instant, then snaps into place. He feels dizzy. This must be a side effect of the substantiation
I
process.
think.
Oh, okay. Even for a creature with a will like his, the process is jarring. For a moment he feels something akin to fear, but it's gone in the blink of an eye. Which kind of eye? Like a hand eye or a shoulder eye?
A mask eye.
Ugh.
Somewhere inside there.
He's finally leaving the edge and manifesting himself in the present world. It appears Kokonoe's interference has been successful.
Interface.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The very first one. The original Grimalkin.
The original.
Would we say
Grimalkin.
that he's losing his edge?
Grimalkin?
Oh,
That ain't very
Jubei just
nice.
walked up.
Oh, is that actually like a furry slur?
Yeah. That isn't nice. Don't
Because
call me that.
Hakumen, be nice.
Grimalkin means cat, by the way.
Yeah.
I looked that up a while ago.
Yeah, because he kept saying it and we weren't sure.
Yeah. The voice is familiar. He doesn't even need to turn around to know who it belongs to. One of the 6 heroes, his former comrade in times of war. The creature was so skilled even Hakumen hadn't noticed his presence until he spoke.
Perhaps you prefer Malkin?
Why?
Just Malkin?
You could just
Now, you
call him by
got
his
the first
name.
part. Besides, who the hell calls a cat Malkin these days?
Yeah.
Just talk like a person instead of like a monologue, dude.
Jubei. That is the cat's name. It's said to be the strongest creature in the world. Hakumen knows that it is. Okay.
Is that
That's a
person back there
interesting
the
way to
witch
phrase it.
he procreated
I'm
with?
gonna guess that person with the witch's hat is indeed a witch.
Yeah, no. Do you think he did that?
Maybe. I'm trying to look around and figure out what the hell is the rest of these people are. One of these is just cloaked. One of them looks more like a dog, but is covered in like armor and has 2 tails. Is that just Jinbei? Is he?
I think it is. I think he's wearing a hat and standing on something.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's okay. He's
standing on a
closer.
rock.
Perspective confused me there. Yeah, okay, that's him in armor then.
And then there's some guy with spiky hair, and he's covered by the text box.
Yeah, and then there's a guy in the bottom right who's just wearing like a cloak and looking away from everything.
Yeah, so who knows?
Yeah.
But they made it. They wanted it to be clear to see person in witch hat and person with 2 cat tails. It's like,
Yeah. The perspective threw me off though, because it looks like he's standing taller than her and near her, but he's actually closer to the viewer and is standing on a pile of rocks that's higher than what she is.
And they're walking away from an explosion or something.
But what is Jubei doing here? He can't be here, Hakumen thinks. It doesn't make sense. This creature must be a hallucination. Still, seeing the cat again makes Hakumen nostalgic.
Does he just think he lives in a video game? Is that what's happening with Hakumen?
I don't know. I think he's thinking that maybe he's imagining this. He should just ask Jubei, because I'm sure the answer is, oh no, I'm just very old. But yeah, I've been fine.
Let me spell it out, nice and easy, like. I ain't no
It's like,
illusion,
I'm real,
friend.
you.
No, he's
Much right
actually
here
just
in
being
this room
explicit.
as you are.
Yeah, it's like why would you even think I'm not real, dude?
How dare you?
What?
Oh,
Hakumen,
okay.
people other than you exist.
I want it to be like you're the only one who thought it was a good idea to jump into the edge, you idiot. Like,
Snuck in here to have a little look-see. Happened on your little hidey hole. Then I happened on
What?
you.
I don't know.
Is he
he's
referring to the
Well,
edge?
he was describing this as being in a room, too.
Backgrounds.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here.
Like he
So,
kicked Tao away and then sat in an alley and then Jubei showed up.
Or something?
I reckon it's Kokonoe who's trying to pull you out of here. And if she does,
Huh.
I'll be much obliged if you don't tell about me. I got my
Okay.
reasons.
So
Jubei, did
maybe,
you
Maybe he is still in the boundary. Kind of.
did you begat with a witch and then decide to just deadbeat on the kid?
I guess.
then you have my word. But what has brought you here?
How come I don't?
What news do you bring?
There's
to the
probably a
outside
custody battle or something involved
Oh.
here.
Terumo's back.
Who?
Terumi. Terumu. I don't know, Terumi.
Tiramisu is back at Olive Garden.
world? It's impossible.
I think they always have that. It's just too expensive, so we've never
All
gotten
the
it.
same, he's on the move, so you be careful. Can't say much else.
I guess there's another guy from the ancient times.
We're just getting another free agent running around in the city
I got
full
a
of
mite
people
to
who
say
could
to
kill
but
you.
there ain't time. Kokonoe will be on me any minute now, so I best be on my way. Good luck.
It's been
friend.
90 years. How old is Kokonoe then? Where does this? What's this timeline look like?
I thought 10
It's a
years
good
had
question.
passed at the most.
Huh.
Oh God.
Tommy has returned.
He's like, I thought it had
How
only
sure
been
is
10.
Nope.
Could it be that Takamagahara
Whoops.
has been activated once again?
What is a Takama?
I have no idea. These are things we've never heard of.
Yeah, this has
Or-
never come up before.
Or it could be that Hakumen is like the edge and the boundary using the wrong words for things.
Turns
In
out
which
that-
case it's like, oh, cool.
Turns out he's just talking about New, and that's just
Yeah,
what he
I
calls
think that's
her.
literally what it is. Because that makes the most sense to me anyway.
And then everyone shows up and is like, "What, you mean New?" It's like, "No, that thing,
This place is
the super blood death kill, Edge."
He tells himself it's only another hallucination. The substantiation process still isn't complete. Yeah, okay. In the meantime, he has nothing to do but wander. This place is a mere memory, or a mere remnant of his memory. A memory from when he was human. So he is still in the, not the void, in the, I almost said in the bang after that.
He's not in the bang.
He's still in the boundary, but he's being pulled around in it in an attempt to kind of plop him out on the floor, I guess. And these are just memories mixing with other things, I guess.
I mean, I think Bang is slightly more real than Hakumen is.
A man stands in front of Hakumen. He doesn't recognize the man, but something about his simple, honest eyes seems familiar.
I take it that you're one of the 6 heroes.
Why do you
Master
know this,
Hakumen.
Bang?
Ah.
That's...
My name is
Okay,
Bang Shishigami. I'm here to
huh.
ask for a fair match.
This is
and your
straightforward.
guidance.
Maybe he is
That's just how Bang
hallucinating.
is.
No, it's not.
Wish to
I-
do
I
that.
He
don't
didn't come
know.
up and say, "You look like an evil guy," and I fight those.
Well, if he recognizes him as one of the 6, leaders of
But
all
why does he?
mercenaries, I don't know.
It's
It's all
Bang.
in the name of justice.
It's he either walks up and is like, "You look like a ne'er do well, and I'm gonna
What
kick
is
your
this
ass," or he shows up, he's
justice
like,
of yours?
"You look like a lost child,
I
and I'm
don't
gonna kick
expect
your
to save
ass."
the entire
It's
universe.
one or the other with Bang,
the
unless
very
you got
least,
boobs, I
To
guess.
save
Yeah,
those I see
yeah.
suffering before me. That
It's
is
just
my justice.
it just feels like there's no joke.
Mhm.
So
strong
like,
spirit,
I mean,
and
other
you
than
know your
Hakumen being
limitations.
himself is always a little bit of a joke, but
well.
Bang's not being very bangy. So
I
it's
like that. He's like, what do you want to do? What's your justice? And he's like, just helping people I can see because I can't help everyone. And he goes, you've got a strong spirit and you know your limitations. Like, you can't help the universe. Good that you know that.
is Bang like the first person
I am in your
Hakumen's
debt.
respected?
I don't
I
know.
will
'Cause
show
this
you
is
my
weird.
justice. To retrieve everything I've lost in Ikaruga.
Huh.
What? Ikaruga? There's something Hakumen feels he should remember. Something about Ikaruga. A man had worked very hard to restore the country. When Hakumen had been human, he had mocked him for it. But the man is different now. He's a man who stands up for what he believes in. A man who Hakumen can respect.
Retrieve, eh?
Well, I know time fuckery is involved because there's no way that Bang is 90.
He can't help but wonder. His force of will and his determined man. Oh, and this determined man's, which is stronger.
You've not changed at all.
Changed from what?
I feel like, because we know that Hakumen has things to do with Jean,
Yeah.
that this might literally be they're pulling him back through his memory, and some of these descriptions he's giving are the futures of these characters. Like, I don't
Maybe?
quite understand what the fuck is going on, but I think that has something to do with it.
Let us begin.
Because he knows Bang's name.
Shishigami.
And he said that when he was alive, when he was human, there was a guy who rebuilt Ikaruga and he had mocked him for it.
Huh.
Which implies that he would have been alive during the destruction of Ikaruga and in post-destruction long enough for somebody
Yeah.
to rebuild it.
Unless he means this little,
Unless it's
little
happened
ninja
before, I
town.
guess, yeah.
Like he's referring to this
maybe.
place as being like a little Ikaruga.
Maybe.
They're inconsistent system about that? I know a few people have called it Ikaruga.
It's very confusing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call it Ikaruga.
Okay. So, do we have any branches where Hakumen's supposed to lose?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Alright. So Bang is just an always defeat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hey, he got me. Oh my god,
Yeah.
he got me again.
You gotta. I don't, is that
I
move
got
one
it.
of his? That's not one of his specials. Is it
His
some-
grab?
This
No,
is-
no,
Oh, that was a
I
grab?
think it's just a grab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I never use that.
Yeah.
Your will is
And I
strong.
usually kind of
I
know what
acknowledge
Bang's
your
doing
spirit.
when I've got the controller.
Yeah.
I see. An intriguing
Did she
development.
teleport in on top of Bang's
I
corpse
don't
or
know.
what?
I don't know who's alive and who's dead here.
Everyone just walks up and is like, here's some exposition, sort of. I'm going to fight you.
You. Why have you come here?
Oh no, he doesn't have like weird memories and vague poetry.
No, he
He's
just
like,
knows
oh,
who this
it's
is.
you.
He's like, oh god damn it.
You don't suspect
I
I'm
mean-
an illusion.
That's.
You're never an illusion.
I wish you were an
I know
illusion.
you too well.
Yeah.
You would not stoop to an illusion. Not that I would be able to see such ledger domain.
What is
I
that
don't
word?
even know what that means.
The inside of that mask just has a thesaurus just printed on it.
Yeah, he's just got a dictionary in there.
I was unaware.
It's
you
just
had
what
such
is the
hatred.
most cumbersome
I'm
word
only
I can
here to see
use
what was
here.
occupying your
That's the
time,
one I want.
Since you had yet to appear.
So she's only, popping in to see what's up because he was running late.
Why
Yeah,
are
because
you
she
truly
knows
here
the
being?
schedule of all of this nonsense.
Yeah.
There's something interesting going on with that doll. I found her chasing rainbows near the boundary, just like you.
Huh.
There's two people she could be referring to here.
Yes, that's true. I was thinking it was going to be Nirvana, but yeah, it could also be new.
I mean, I guess 3.
Who's the third?
Noelle.
No, I don't think Noel counts.
Okay.
Duh. You mean
Okay, it's new.
Yeah, I forget what he calls it.
No, that's something that Lychee is also called.
Oh, okay.
I'm here to wake her up. But I thought perhaps
Yeah.
I could play with you a little while I
And
was in the
he
area.
addresses Nirvana by her proper
Huh.
name because he knows her.
Yeah.
This creation is a repository of crimes humans have committed. A blade
what?
meant to cut God.
What?
I
That
don't
sword
know.
must be destroyed. I shall destroy it. I must. I will destroy even you should you stand in my way.
This dialogue sounds like it should literally be like written in red on a black background next to a sprite of Sonic the Hedgehog that's been like photoshopped so it's glowing.
I just want to unpack that. Creation is a repository of crimes humans have committed. So she's made by people and is like a collection of sins. A blade meant to cut God. So she's literally just made to cut she's meant to fight something that people shouldn't, I guess. So this is interesting information.
She's just
about
the
New.
Antichrist.
Kind of. Human-created Antichrist. She's some kind of artificial Antichrist.
Such violence.
I guess.
Very well. Do as you please.
I mean,
Until
by
we meet again.
definition, wouldn't an Antichrist be artificial?
Yeah, Rachel also still calls him hero.
Okay. Like, unless an Antichrist is like a fall guy set up by the regular Christ, he would have to have been made by men in some
Again.
metaphorical
I don't
way.
know.
Where am
Wait,
I now?
I hit A. Oh, God, no, I hit B. Oops.
Wait, well, that was just the save screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine.
What?
Hi, Taker.
Oh, God.
Did you fall into the boundary to help get this guy out? That's what she did, right?
I just realized something really dumb.
What?
Tager is where the story branches. I didn't save.
Ah. That's fine. If you have to make a cut,
It's gonna be a
that's
giant
fine.
pain. It takes him only a moment to determine that this is no hallucination.
Hallucinations don't
Something
have muscles
about
like
it reminds
this.
him of Kokonoe's interference. If Hakumen was correct, this creature before him was a projection of someone's consciousness, sent to the edge, Most likely by Kokonoe.
So you're one of the 6
Yeah, so she
heroes,
just sort of, like,
Hakumen?
booted him into the edge.
Yeah, she just kicked him in here.
And you, the Red Devil?
He's just...
Did you just come up with that on the fly? Because you needed to guess
I think that's what it is.
Like, he's just got to give everyone an edge name.
I want Tager's response to be, why do people keep calling me that? Like...
You know me?
Oh, no, okay, people do call him that, though, yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps you are merely
Like, he guessed the
Kokonoe's
name
assistant.
right.
Both of those are technically correct.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Hakumen stares at the creature. It isn't human, but he knows a creature that looks just like it.
What?
Does he?
What?
What?
Are there two...
Who?
Is Golden Mecha Taker real?
Fucking whom? Strange creatures called demons. He had crossed swords with them before. We've never seen this.
In your fan fiction? Hakumen! Stop narrating and start thinking and reacting
But the
like a
thing in
person.
front of him is different from a normal demon. He must have been implanted with demon genes of some sort. A scientist of questionable morals, like Kokonoe, would have no problem doing such a thing. Wait, okay, is it Hakumen has seen demons before and that's Tager, or is it Tager's seen demons before and that's Hakumen? Because I may have misinterpreted this. I'm not sure who's seeing demons and who.
I mean, I guess this could have been narrated by someone other than Hakumen, or that it switched perspective characters.
I may have misread something, and now I'm very confused.
No, I think it's just that he's looking at Tager and thinking, this is a devil bot.
Okay. There is little doubt in Hakumen's mind that this red devil is an agent of the cat scientist, who sent his consciousness to the edge with her assistance.
Did they write this to make BlazBlue sound dumb?
I don't know.
Is this just kind of a joke on
The
themselves and the
miracle
writing?
of the devil.
Tager, from Sector 7.
What?
Kokonoe sent me to retrieve you.
Arakune makes more sense than you, Hakumen.
Oh,
And he
God.
only says words halfway audible.
Then the eye shall bear witness to my power.
What?
I don't know.
So this is
I
why you
like that
didn't
he
give me
doesn't
the
let
details.
Hakumen start the battle there.
Nonetheless,
Yeah.
I must thank you for giving me this opportunity to take down one of the 6 heroes.
He's just looking at Hakumen. It's like, so
I'm
this
not
is why
gonna hold
Kokonoe
back,
didn't explain
Hakumen.
shit, because you're just too funny to explain.
Yeah, a little bit.
We may begin when you desire, Red Devil.
Stop saying.
Just keep calling him weird names for no reason. Go ahead.
So the thing is,
Do it.
he's like even aside from the actual narration of the story mode, everything Hakumen says sounds like it's supposed to be like suffixed with said Hakumen.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like he's writing this dialogue in his head before he says it, so that it sounds as edge as possible. He's literally like on the absolute precipice of just saying, "I teleport behind you." Nothing personnel, kid.
A little bit.
I can see why you're one of the 6 heroes.
Because my sword is big.
Yeah, 'cause I'm strong, probably.
This sensation. Do you wield a weapon of causality?
Is that
Is that
another
what
term
a
for
Notorious is?
Yeah.
No, that is not possible. This feeling
What?
is that of an emotionless machine.
All right, because Noctis Tauruses are like mind control
yeah,
creatures
so
or
maybe-
some shit.
Maybe he's wielding like an artificial one that Kokonoe threw together.
Right, because he's basically
What are you
Peacock,
talking about?
Yeah, kind
which
of.
is a weird comparison to fit.
Yeah, a little bit. He's like Big Band.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was dumb
Then
there.
This is the work of the Grimalkin.
So you're
No
now
worries.
you're now imagining Tager doing a little song on a trumpet, right?
Well, I mean, he could. I wouldn't even question it, to be honest.
I do question it because his hands are bigger than any trumpet ever made, but I'm imagining it anyways.
He's like, what the fuck's going on?
The corporeal establishment process has reached completion, thanks to the causality phenomena weapon embedded within your metallic
Oh
frame.
right, it's that weird bomb that Kokonoe put in him, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
in his bad
I forgot
end.
that was a thing. Huh.
Yeah, she put the thing in Tager and then apologizes when he explodes or fades into the edge or whatever.
Phenomena? I don't have such a thing inside me.
The true phenomena is your heart,
You
Tager.
have
You're a
not
good
been
man.
properly informed. Evaluating my quantum superposition.
Oh my god, shut up, nerd.
Causality phenomena device. That is almost certain.
I was hoping for plot, but not like this. Don't narrate and don't exposit. Just talk like a person to another person. Because Tager is a person, and you need to treat him like
In
one.
other words, you're about to explode.
Tager spends all his time around Kokono, and he still doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
My prison is the one who holds your chain.
Eyes with chains.
This is the kind of sentence I gotta read 5 times to be able to tell which part is the front.
Don't worry.
An observer with their own will? No, it can't be. That would mean that...
Yes.
Quantum
superpositional manipulation. A technique that can grant one the power of a god, if only for a moment. But it
is this the way you introduce that you've got a dragon in your arm or some shit?
I have no idea. He's still describing the bomb in Tager's chest. Like, oopsie daisies. He just exploded, I guess.
I guess
I don't know what happened.
So Tager, you have an option to die
yeah,
to?
so the difference... Okay, Hakumen has 2 story modes.
Oh, only 2?
Only 2. His true and his normal. His other one requires us to lose to Tager.
Okay.
He knows immediately that this is not the present world. The air is wrong. The color is wrong. But if he isn't in the present world, where is he?
Present is relative, so that could mean
Did the
anything.
existential substantiation fail and throw him down into the boundary? Or was the whole experience nothing more than a dream he'd have, floating in the edge? So they are 2 different things!
Can you please edit in a wicked guitar riff after floating in the edge?
No.
Okay.
As if in response to his curiosity, everything around him began to distort.
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
Brooding. And looking at my fist.
Ew, Malkin.
What has happened?
You gotta be kidding, you asshole! Your damn
I love Kokonoe.
quality drift.
It really is just him being him.
I can't wait to see that new Fast and the Furious movie, Causality Drift. It's just Vin Diesel. It's like 8 Vin Diesels, and they're all just drifting through the void.
I am a
cars, I guess.
My will.
You know what? That was a bad joke. I'm actually sorry for that.
It's okay. You can be a sorry.
Oh God. He's inside his own will? The stabilizing process wasn't the issue. It was his own ego. His powerful ego had rejected Kokonoe's objective recognition of his existence.
I know.
Trapping him.
I know what the edge is.
On the other side of the edge.
The edge is what happens when you go too far up your own ass.
So he's come out his own mouth.
You're here.
And that's impossible, so
He's
it's
just
destabilizing. Oh, this is exactly what we need.
I like that it's like, oh, I'm trapped inside my own ego. I went on to the other side of the edge. Whoops, Ragna's here.
I see.
Ragna just wandered in like a normal person. It's like, oh, what the fuck?
Here before me is my origin.
What?
Okay.
Who the hell
You
are
are not. I will
supposed
not
be wearing
allow
that
you to be
weird
Ragna.
mask?
Ragna's a good boy.
Get out of my way or you'll get hurt.
He's just like, nope, no time for this. Fuck off,
My
edgelord.
genesis. The beginning of my endless journey to defeat every last one of you.
What?
Ragna the Blood Edge, you are first.
What?
Ragna's first. This is his genesis, his origin.
What the hell are you talking about?
He really said that with the
Just get
werewolf
out of my
inflection.
Yeah, he did.
I will not withdraw. I will never withdraw. even if you were an illusion
God, this
of the
whole...
boundary.
I don't know if I realized this and forgot, because it feels like the first time I'm realizing it, but it feels like exactly what I would come up with. This has just been a vampire versus werewolf fight this entire game.
A little bit. His blade exists only to banish demons like Ragna from Earth.
I have no idea where you're going with this. What,
I love that Ragna doesn't care.
I can guarantee you're gonna be sorry, you masked bitch.
Oh, fuck, he cussed.
I'm ready for you, Black Beast. To destroy evil, I must defeat it at the root. And that root is you!
Shut up or the moon will eat you.
Yeah, he doesn't know. Nobody knows. Not even we know.
Yeah, we're not sure.
Yeah, I'm still unclear.
I'm avoiding any spoilers whenever I go to the wiki for this.
Same.
I mean, I try to. I gotta go to find reference images, and then they keep showing me names. And I'm like, nope, I didn't see that. I didn't see. So there's no option where you lose here.
No.
I find that really interesting. I understand why Tager is the split.
There we go.
Because Tokonoe. But, like, you'd think there would be a split here.
No, there's no split here. God damn it. And then he just fades out. Called him a bitch and he just disappeared. What tears he had have dried up long ago. And he no longer even has eyes to cry from.
Oh, I guess that's
You've
confirmed.
got like 6 eyes.
Yeah, but they don't have tear ducts. They just
but
have
to
shoulders.
Be reunited with the man he once called
brother. There it is.
He opens his mouth to speak.
Do you have a mouth?
I shall bend the world, the past, and the future to my will. Rest in peace, Ragna the Blood Edge.
I think it's a crime to this universe that Hakumen no longer has eyes, but still kept that mouth to say this shit.
So the crybaby's acting all big.
Oh,
now.
you recognized him? Oh no, this is just in his own.
Yeah, this is in his own hallucination. He's on the other side of the edge.
Even in your own special brain world where you can be the coolest guy around, Ragna dunks on you.
He's still calling you a crybaby.
You can't conceive of a world where Ragna doesn't give you shit.
Twisting him. But there's one more thing he must do to ensure his existence in the present world.
Hakumen can conceive a reality
He must deny himself.
He can conceive of a reality where Bang is not a joke fight, and he can't... he still can't make Ragna respect him.
It will be his atonement for killing his own brother.
I deserve no redemption. May my soul forever atone, encased in this undying shell. Sankishin Susano!
I don't know what that's... We've never heard that term.
I have seen it as the, I think, theme song for him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
May my soul be encased forever in this goddamn tune.
I think that might be his suit.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Question mark says ellipsis.
I am the white void.
Oh,
I am the cold steel. I am the just
this
sword.
again.
With blade in hand, shall
He had to
I
do it
reap
at least
the sins of
once.
this world and cleanse it in the fires of destruction. My past incarnation is no
Okay.
The me in the past must die.
I am Hakumen. The end has
You've
come.
taken psychology classes in college.
I guess.
What is ego death?
Not this.
Okay.
This is something else.
Okay.
Kill yourself. No, don't. You know what? I just realized that has a very different meaning here. Oh god.
I wasn't going to make one of those jokes where I asked if we have to put a warning on the episode.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine.
I'm going through my mind and none of the jokes I'm making are the right kind of
It's
edgy.
okay.
Okay. So,
come on, guy. Don't do this to me.
I find it interesting that Jean is the character that you don't have to know how to play a fighting game to win with, and Hakumen is like, you absolutely need to know how to play a fighting game to do Hakumen.
Yeah, you super do. Okay,
it's interesting.
Exclamation point.
Collaboration. I have conquered my doubts.
You're the fake hedgehog here.
Yeah. What was your first clue? Is it that he's Shadow Jean? Or was it that you are yourself, you moron? Like, come on.
I mean, if anyone has reason to doubt that he is himself, it's this guy.
You know what? Maybe. He's in some kind of horrible world that doesn't make sense anyway. He just lives here in the edge.
I swear to God, it's just what happens when you're too far up your own ass.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, look, there's Kokonoe.
She's gonna set him straight.
Yeah, maybe.
Or kick him in the nuts.
Punch
he deserves
him.
both.
Took you long enough.
So this is basically just what happens every time you beat Hakumen, he goes, damn you, Grimalkin, and then disappears.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah. Don't bother playing nice. We aren't going to be friends. Fact is, I don't like you that much.
Oh, thanks.
This is what he needs.
Yeah, a little bit.
This is what Hakumen needs more than anything else, is for someone to just tell him to shut the fuck up.
I never noticed.
What?
Did you notice that her sleeves are like normal sleeves, but then they continue to go down and they make Taukaka sleeves at the end?
Oh, they do.
I've never noticed that.
But she's not wearing that part, so she's not, like, gonna do, like, the little floppity razor things that Tao does.
Yeah, not at all.
She might have that ability, though. She might be able to just flip her arms in and just do that.
Maybe.
And why have you summoned me, demon?
To tell you you suck.
I need your body. The Susanoo unit is one of my assignments.
Yeah.
Just your body, really. I dumped the rest of you back into the boundary if I could.
Oh god, is she gonna retrofit this thing into Golden Mecha Tager?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop your brain out and use the rest of you. You can live in a tube. I don't give a fuck.
I don't have what it takes
she
to
feeds his brain to Arakune.
So
2 birds, 1 stone. Get them both out of here.
Do you truly believe I would heed your request?
I believe you have no choice, fuckface.
No.
Probably.
Why the hell do you think I don't like you? Oh well. I'm not here to boss you around anyway. All I need you to do is keep on existing.
Okay.
Honestly, that's kind of an own.
Sooner or later.
I guess. Yeah, but you can see your sleeves better in this.
Yeah. And she's got a cat bell on her belt and what appears to be like a leash coming down from it, which I don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know there's a lot of things going on here.
Yeah.
You go right ahead and think whatever you want. You aren't getting any sort of explanation from me. Oh, one other thing.
Okay.
What's up?
So the straightforward talking scientist who knows lots of things and will not fuck around refuses to explain things, and this poetic ass edgelord idiot will tell us everything, and he won't make any sense.
No.
And they hate each other.
Yeah, basically.
Don't get in my way.
Cool.
I brought you here, and I can send you right back just as easily. Keep that in mind.
Your plan intrigues me.
This
Very
isn't
well.
a ship,
I will
but damn
do
are
as you
they,
wish.
like, setting up dialogue that looks like it would be.
All right. He's probably heading for Kagutsuchi, but my best chance is probably going to be when
This is all probably going to make sense 5 games from now.
I feel like...
Hakumen. The end has come.
I think Terumi, like, because, okay, there's a character that I don't think we have a name for yet. It's the ghost from
God,
Rachel's
it's
thing.
the ghost that's racist
Is
against
that gonna be him?
vampires.
Do you think that's going to be the character that
If
they're talking about?
if it isn't, then we have like a second confusion mark.
Yeah.
That's what those are called, confusion marks.
Yeah, question mark, you mean?
No.
The alternate truth is yet to be found. So this is his normal ending.
Okay.
His actual ending.
You have to do them in this order or what?
No. I chose to do the normal first because I wanted to point out at the end of it, that's the entire normal ending. It's like 5 fights. The other thing that I noticed when I was going through this was that the only difference between the normal ending and the true ending is that in the normal ending, you just win every fight.
Okay.
In the true ending, you lose a fight. And that's the only difference.
That kind of makes some sense.
A little bit,
Okay,
right?
yeah, we didn't save
so
Tager.
because we didn't save, we're just going to have to mash through Bang. And
I don't
guess
mind
that's
looking
fine.
at Bang. He's a good boy. Everyone here has been a good boy except for... Carl doesn't show up. So
No, Carl hasn't shown up at all.
Everyone's been a good boy except for Hakumen and Blonde Hakumen, who is, you know, the worst boy. Eventually I'm going to have to make a ranking, but I think it's obvious who's, like, the worst in this game. Like, Arakune is a more sympathetic character than Jean.
Then
It
who?
is
Oh, Jean?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hakumen gets the benefit of being amusing when he's dumb, but Jean has the benefit of being easy to play.
Just kicked him in the face.
So this
it
is
works.
the power.
Yeah, it is.
You don't.
I know.
I was up. There's.
You don't fight Rachel.
Nope. She just shows up, voips in, tells you to
just like-
fuck yourself, voips out.
She's just like, hey, bye.
Basically, right? Okay, so this should be exactly the same dialogue and everything
Yeah.
from Tager.
So
We're
you just
fighting
gotta
a
lose.
demon, or he's fighting a demon. I don't know who's fighting it. We're both fighting demons. Yeah, and the only difference is that I need to lose this fight. So I'm just gonna do this enough to get him to want to beat me up.
Tager is higher on the good boy rankings than Bang because Bang is really inappropriate around Lychee.
Yeah.
In a funny way, but Tager can look at boobs and not be affected.
Okay, now fight me.
Is that the best you're gonna do, Tager?
These little
good.
slaps. These
He's-
tiny little slaps.
To be fair, to a mortal, that tiny little slap would explode your head. Look
right?
at
Or
him.
something.
Yeah.
It's this tiny little slap. I think he did a kick at some point. The AI has no idea what to do. It's just like,
Just slap him back. Just give
I'm
him
worried
a
I'm
slap.
gonna kill him.
Not with your slap. I mean, I guess it's more of a jab.
Okay, there we go. Just kill me, goddammit.
I knew there was much missing, but this.
How could I lose to this devil?
That's
How
all
can I
you've got.
lose to someone twice
the
my
6
height and
heroes?
6 times my width with, like, generators for arms and demonic genes and a bomb in his chest, who works for the only person who can control me? How could I lose?
Right?
He wants a rematch.
What's happening?
Where will
Oh,
I find
is
myself
this-
this time? Shall I return to the edge again?
Is this the ending where
perhaps
Tager
the
just
depths of the
fucking
boundary.
explodes, like 100%?
I don't know. Maybe. But it's because he's lost, he's like, oh no, I'm either going back to the edge or I'm going to drop into the fucking boundary. I guess the edge is the space between the real world and the boundary. Even though nobody calls it that but him.
Yeah.
Literally, he's the only one who calls the part of the boundary right at the start, the edge, I guess.
And it somehow responds to Hakumen's ego.
Yeah,
Being
well, willpower. I think it has something to do with, like, your willpower can manifest and change it, and he's just a very willpower enforced person. Or
So he
something.
spent 90 years curled up in the edge, just being mad about brothers and the moon.
Or
and
something.
cats.
Yeah. Gah.
What an unusual
Oh,
guess.
okay. We
Actually,
already
there's
saw
an
you,
oven
though,
for
so this is
tea.
weird.
Yeah.
She just pops in and is like, hey, that's weird, you're late.
You're
and
never
he's
an
like,
illusion.
he just smushes into Tager's face for a second and then gets his ass kicked and then comes back here and she's like, oh,
Well, look,
you got your ass kicked?
If you
Cool."
get lost in Kagetsuchi, you always wind up at Rachel's house.
I mean, that's true. He wasn't lost, though. I mean, he lost a fight. You win. I'll let you have
Okay.
that. I can't make sense of it.
I must say, your performance was rather lacking. Do you miss being a hero that much?
She's just here to make fun of him. So are we, though.
She pulled him in from the dying edge or whatever and is like just roasting him. That's the whole plan, I guess. Oh,
Can
no,
you
he's
feel
just
life bubbling up inside, or whatever those
You've
lyrics
been in the
are?
boundary too long.
dead.
Your
Yeah.
will has begun
Someday I'm gonna print those out and
I don't
keep
know
those
how
in my
you've
pocket
managed
so I
to
can
sustain
quote
your
live and
body in
learn at
such
any
good
time.
condition. I must admit, I'm impressed.
Okay, so he's dying and she recognizes it.
Empty flattery does
He
not
he
suit
lost a
you,
fight
nor
and
will
all
it
of his
serve your
confidence is gone.
purpose.
Yeah.
If you
Which
have the energy
he
to act
deserves.
tough, perhaps there is hope for you. Stand before me, hero, like you once did.
So we don't lose to her, right?
Well, we're not supposed to, yeah.
Okay. To get the ending.
Yeah.
I am the blade of truth.
Oh shit, he can't do his speech.
Yuki.
If he can't, he's recited this speech perhaps.
This isn't his speech.
He's trying.
I am the blade of justice is, but then summon Yuki Onasa is the sword. Ragna, the brother, the black beast.
Yeah, no, like he starts it and then just deviates into mumbles.
Oh, okay.
It's like you've rehearsed this speech a million times. You say it to everyone, and now you're a little bit beat up, and Rachel calls you a baby, and now you're just you can't even you've done this before, dude.
Very well.
He's trying.
Reward you with a treat.
Well, I'm gonna make fun of him when he makes the speech correctly, so I'm gonna extra make fun of him when he makes the speech wrong.
With blade in hand shall I reap the sins of this world and cleanse it.
Okay, he's trying.
Fires of destruction. Such has been my fate since the day of my birth. I am Hakumen. The end
I mean,
has
isn't
come.
everything that ever happens you your fate from the day of your birth? Because
Kind
everything
of.
happens after the day of your birth.
I guess. So she's unlimited, by the way.
Oh, well, that's probably fine.
Probably? Oh, fuck. Except she does that.
I guess.
Unlimited Rachel is actually pretty rough because she has constant lightning going on. Everything she does has lightning. And she can just throw it down randomly.
Is lightning symbolic of anything?
I don't think so.
Okay, like is it just her personal preference of magic to use,
think
or is
so.
it boundary lightning, or like...
I couldn't tell you.
Maybe that's just how vampires are.
It could be, in this universe anyway.
Hey, if the Edge is the place that Hakumen names for his personal bullshit fantasies,
Yeah.
Ragna the Blood Edge, do you think that these things are going to tie into each
I
other?
don't know.
Here's
Okay.
your reward. A reprieve.
Like a break? A rest?
A death?
Yeah, are you killing him?
Notice that no one has been comic relief other than Hakumen
No, she just
himself.
brought him back to normal.
We've got Nago and Gi completely silent. They have not been quipping.
Yeah. You know what?
Bang didn't do his banging, and there's no
do his banging.
catting, and I mean other than
Tao did some catting.
yeah, but like it was way less than she usually gets.
For a while, at any rate.
So she actually fixed him. Just
Why would you do that?
Because she doesn't hate him. She's the one who created this version of him anyway. Sort
Yeah,
of.
but if he's healed, he can talk.
I
Yeah.
am in your debt.
That's not what he needs.
No, not really.
You owe
He
me
needs to
nothing.
shut up
You've earned it.
for his own good.
Aw,
Then we shall meet again.
they're being friends.
Not really.
He just vanishes.
What on earth was so
Well, she's
urgent?
probably
He didn't even drink his tea.
she's probably just did this to set him up for bigger bullshit. Like this. You were just here, dude.
Kind of.
Concentration is nearly 20%.
Huh?
This should be sufficient.
I don't know.
That's how solid he is in this world?
Time
I
is at
guess.
hand.
Oh, he's just going after Nu.
And that beginning.
Oh yeah, because she was talking about how Nu was doing things. That was Rachel's entire contribution to the story prior to this, was talking about the doll is chasing
Yeah.
rainbows at the edge of the boundary.
Yeah, okay. Is Ragna still here?
I don't know.
Because, I mean...
True Ragna, you mean? Or the
Either-
brain Ragna?
Either one, but this is normally the point where it's just like, let's merge, Ragna, you and I are just the same. You and
I
I
don't
are
know.
going to be together forever in the pit.
There it is. So Atonement Hero end.
So we
And
don't
that's-
actually
That's his
encounter
true
Nu.
end. Nope, that's it.
Oh, okay.
That's all of his ending. Now, as per,
Yeah.
usual,
We're gonna fight.
we're gonna
Which
fight.
of us is Hakumen?
I don't even know. Who do you want to be?
I don't know. Because
Then
I can't play as
I guess I'll be
Kokonoe.
Hakumen. Oh, sorry, wrong button. I guess I'll be Hakumen.
Maybe we should both be Hakumen.
Hakumen.
If you want to.
Hakumen.
I mean,
sure
one of
you've
us
got
could
what
be
it
Jean,
takes
but...
to be Hakumen?
One of us could be Jean, but, like, I feel like that's an imbalanced
We're
fight.
the Hakumen! I mean, look, one of us has to fight the other one because we're going to do the ego death thing anyway, so...
Yeah.
This is just the canon ending now.
I guess.
Oh, God. Let's see.
We didn't practice this, so...
No, not at all.
Like, this is just, like, neither of us know how to fucking play these characters.
No, this character, you mean? We're the same person.
There's many Hakumen.
What are you doing?
The only thing I can
so many
do.
punches.
It works. Okay, I kind of get the non-specials.
There it is. That was a counter.
Okay.
Yeah, neither of us is good at this character, so I wouldn't be surprised if this video just, like, the gameplay was really bad.
Yeah, no, but I'm sure our commentary will make up for it.
Or at least attempt to. Yeah.
No.
Oh, uh-oh.
Okay, we gotta say something.
Okay.
Who is the goodest boy in BlazBlue?
I would say that the goodest boy is Bang, normally, but the Hakumen, I struggle with Hakumen. I'm not sure if he did anything wrong, to be honest.
He's
Did
a
Hakumen
dick.
do anything wrong?
He's
other
a
than
dick.
just being a dick?
Well, he wants to kill Ragna.
Right? Like, that's about it, though. Everybody wants to kill fucking Ragna and BlazBlue.
Yeah, but it's personal, as opposed to just being for money. So it's like you have a personal reason to kill someone, and it's not a good one. It's not like Ragna did anything. He's just like this. I think Ragna's the goodest boy. He
Ragna's
might
a
not
pretty
be
good
the
boy.
best boy. I think Bang is best boy.
He gives people food, so Ragna's pretty good.
Actually, you know what? It might be a tie between Ragna and Taker. Taker never does anything bad. He's just following orders at worst.
That's gonna kill. Like,
I was holding back on the control stick.
no, that was an astral finish.
Yeah, but I guarded.
Clearly not. It just leaves you on the edge. This is where we are now, the edge. Welcome to the edge. Final thoughts?
I aspire to someday write a character who's edgier than this.
Good luck.
I feel like it would actively take work to the point of somehow being less enjoyable because of how much I'd have to carefully calculate every little thing to somehow achieve greater edge, because this is pretty much it.
And don't think that we don't like Hakumen, by the way. Like, I just want to make sure that people realize,
sure not
like,
Carl.
we do actually like him pretty.
I love.
I just realized he's got 4 more eyes on each foot.
Yeah, I don't know if those are eyes or just like for
They're
decoration.
as much eyes as they are the ones on his hands.
Yeah, well, all of those are a little less detailed. The shoulder ones look like eyes, like for reals.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways,
Sorry. Anyway.
I love telling Hakumen to shut the fuck up. And the only thing I want to tell Carl is that he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I want to tell Hakumen to shut up. And
Okay.
if I am willing to tolerate his silence, then that means I don't hate him.
All right. I got nothing else.
Arakune, best boy.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
He's a bunch of bugs, and bugs are innocent.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night.